taken within that same act that was made by that. So are we treating the director, suspended DG, as a civil servant or part and parcel of SEC?
He is a public servant.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
So with that too.
Yes.
So those rules, those issues that you said, was based on why he is being suspended.
Yes.
Please, we shall enjoy you to enlighten the members and the public. 3 or 4 of those issues. Please, you can mention them out for us to have
the issues that
leads to suspension. That leads to the suspension.
These are documentary issues which I need to refer to. And yes.
Rather than going into sort of, if there is a petition, what have you already heading of the petition?
Yes.
If you have any of such. Or you note that question.
Okay, I will note the question. Yes. Yeah, okay.
No, sir. Please, your mic off. Your mic off.
Thank you, Chairman. I want to ask the Director of Legal. You have said that parastatals are to be run according to the establishment laws of those parastatals and policy guidelines from the government. Now, where you have specific provisions of law, do you expect policy, which is defined as just a guide to action, now rule how disciplinary action should be taken over somebody who occupies a position of DG?
Note it. Note it. Note it. Note it.
Director Legal, did the Honorable Minister seek your legal opinion before issuing the suspension?
Yes.
Or was it entirely your opinion for him to write the letter of suspension?
Note it, sir. Note the questions. Just pick your biro, note the questions so that we can move fast. Thank you. Are you okay? Illegal. Can we go on? You got the question? Okay. Just load down before you have 1 minute.
Yeah, no problem, Sir Chairman. Is it head of legal?
Yeah.
You're Director Legal. You said the suspension was based on allegations made on the DG. And we do understand that from the submission made by the DG that these allegations that you are talking about has been out there for quite some time. Has there been any point where the DG was written on these allegations that, for him formally to respond to these allegations before going back or before going ahead with the, setting up an administrative panel, of inquiry? Because, there is a submission of allegation by perhaps maybe you say whistleblowers or whoever it is. You also need to give him that benefit, I thought, that, for him to respond then before coming up with the administrative inquiry. Thank you.
Sorry, let me just add to the question. When did you receive the petition specifically? I want date. Note it.
Director Legal, if I heard you correctly, you said presently there is no board for SEC. Am I correct? If so, does SEC have to report their daily activities or take orders on some certain issues from the minister?
Right.
Thank you, Chairman. I was having a second thought whether I should ask my questions, having realized that the minister and the minister as a whole are very dentist in disobeying the parliamentary summons and pains, and don't know whether I should even go ahead. On various occasions, they ignore the parliament. I'm surprised he chose to appear now. However, May I ask you, legal officer, you're telling us that you suspended the man based on the whistleblower. Absolutely. Did you show him the content of the whistle?
Sorry, is there any other question? Director Rico, you may proceed with your answers. Yes, please. You have just 4 minutes for those answers, please.
Let me start from the last question. The Securities and Exchange Commission, in the absence of a board, reports to the Honorable Minister. Because if you look at the Investment and Securities Act, there is no action of the Commission that can be valid without the sanctions, the approval of the board. None. If you look at the powers of the of the Commission in Section 13 and other sections, it says the Commission, the Commission, the Commission, the Commission. Who is the Commission? If you look at the relevant section establishing the board, it's specifically stated it is the board. So it was never contemplated that at any given time there will be a lacuna where there will be no board of SEC. No, because the SEC can never act without a board, and that is why. Because of that, when the board of SEC was dissolved, there is the government directive that says that agency should be supervised by the minister pending when a board is reconstituted. And Section 298 again of the ISA makes it very clear that the Securities and Exchange Commission must come under the policy directives of the Honorable Minister of Finance. So, taken together, there is no action that can be valid without the approval of the board, and in this case, the Honorable Minister of Finance. Now, you talked about the date of the whistleblower. Sometimes around October or thereabouts, it will be established.
Okay.
That was when this we received this whistleblower. And the policy of that platform is not to reveal the blower to the person who is being investigated, but to convey the contents of what was blown to the person
who was blown.
Exactly.
I am going to.
Yes.
I have to stop you here. Hold your thoughts. Yes.